Well, a very, very good evening to you and welcome to Ida World. My name is Genevieve and it is a pleasure to have your company on this very special hour. Things I'm going to be talking about in this hour is how you slept last night, how you're going to sleep tonight and over the next couple of evenings. And the reason I ask you, because if you do your research on the internet, and I had a good look around at why sleep was important, because we know the common sense is that a good night's sleep equals a better day. A good night's sleep equals you feeling better about yourself, feeling less moody, feeling less irritated and able to deal with the stresses of the day. Somebody said to me the other day that, you know, every single day, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, will have stresses. It's how you deal with them that matters. But when you have lack of sleep, when you have even worse, interrupted sleep or disturbed sleep, that can affect the rest of your day, and that builds and builds in your system as well. So the lack of sleep every night builds into something that can be quite detrimental to us. We've got something here that will obviously give you a better night's sleep, because if the problem is your mattress, and sometimes it is as simple as that, just the wrong kind of mattress. If you sleep with a partner, you're 50% less likely to get a good night's sleep than you are if you sleep alone. Really interesting why spare rooms were invented. Also, of course, sleep disturbance, or they call it toxic sleep by the Sleep Council, can be something that can keep us laying awake every single night. Now, as I move around on the memory foam mattress, which we have for you today, and as I sort of move from side to side, and I sit up and I get down, right next to me is a glass of water. Now, throughout, when I've been just chatting to you the whole time, this glass of water has been next to me. If I was on a sprung mattress, then this would have moved, it would have spilt. But because you have got a memory foam mattress, and this is the best we do, by the way, this is the deepest mattress we do from Sleep Genie, the deepest memory foam mattress. You have got the comfort of sleeping on something that is bespoke to your body shape, your body weight, and every single nook and cranny in that shape. You also have a mattress that responds to two people in the same bed. So if you like a firm mattress, it's for you. If your partner likes a soft mattress, it's for them. But what you will not do is disturb your partner. Maybe you work shift work, like a lot of us do here. Maybe you're just a restless sleeper. Well, no matter how much you toss and turn, no matter how much you get in and out of bed, this is a representation of how little you are going to disturb your partner. Now, today we have a very special prize for you, and I like the word free. We've got some freebies in here as well. It is going to be a very busy show because it is better than half price on your Sleep Genie mattress. You've got flexi pay, you've got half price P&P, and most importantly, I know for me and for you, you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee, which means you get to try this for your first flexi payment. Say if you're going for the double, the first flexi payment on there, you get it home for £70, half price P&P, you get to try it, sleep in it as well. We've got lots coming up for you, loads of demonstrations with our lovely guest Susie in just a moment. But if you do want to go for this, this, remember, is the deepest mattress we bring you. You have got 4 centimetres of your medium firm memory foam, and then another 4 centimetres of your medium soft memory foam, and then of course you have 14 centimetres of your rich guard. This is the tri-core. This is the best we do. It is the high end, and our prices are fantastic today. Let's give you the details of those prices right now. We're going to start off with the single. Now, the details on your single is 341,417, £189.99. Your usual price, well, you're saving £249.99. The usual price, £439.98, so say the best part of £440. Now, also you see there you're getting free neck roll pillows, which are also memory foam. You get one with the single, but with every other one you get 2. You get a pair of those pillows also. Now, the double, I know, very, very busy for this the last time. 341454 is the item number. The usual price, £659.97. Your price on the double today, £279.99. And don't forget, free neck roll pillows with that as well. Look at the saving, £379. And also, now you've got the king. If you did want to go for the larger size bed, you want to go for the king size, now is the time. The usual price, £679.97. £299.99 today. That's a fantastic price, and remember, you're saving there nearly £380. That is your saving. You've got 4 flexi-pays on every single one of the mattresses, and don't forget, of course, you get the neck roll pillows as well, which are absolutely free. But I will say, with the double, one of our busiest, we have been busy for that, so do make sure you go for it as soon as you can. They will fit into your standard size bases as well, so don't worry if you do have a normal bed base at home, these will fit into those bases. But we've got a lovely guest with us. It's Susie as well.
Good evening. How are you? You're right, Jen.
Lovely to see you. Now, Susie, you're one of our
Mm-hmm.
interiors experts here at Idle World.
Yes.
And a little bit of a bed snob.
Mm-hmm.
You'll admit that yourself.
I am.
Little bit. Little bit. Well, people do become
Why
bed
not?
snobs when they have something like this.
Yep.
I have to say, Susie, I think this is actually the first time I've done the tricore with you.
Fantastic.
This is amazing, because this is the deepest we do, and it is from Sleep Genie.
It's from Sleep Genie, and let's think about that. Sleep Genie, this is a company who make these exclusively for us. A company been around for 50 years now, so they really know how to make mattresses.
Mm-hmm.
But you're absolutely right. This, in fact, is called a tricore.
Oh.
And when we're talking tri, just think 1, 2, 3, 3 different layers. And
Yes.
there's a reason, because this is a sleeping system.
Yes.
It's for everybody out there. This is just an incredible mattress. Look at that. I'll start at the base here, and what we've got is actually 14 centimetres of Rich Guard Extra. This is a very rich, dense foam, very, very supportive foam. But then when we move up here, can you see that pink layer there, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually 4 centimetres of a medium, soft, high-density, viscoelastic memory foam. When we're talking memory foam now, we are talking luxury. Remember, this is medium soft, so that really helps you to sort of sink into your memory foam. But wait for it, at the top here, we have another 4 centimetres, so just think 8 centimetres. We have 4 centimetres on the top, and this is a medium, firm, dense foam mattress. We're talking viscoelastic memory foam. This is what molds and shapes. You can see there in my hand. Watch this when I remove my hand. Oh, look, like wet footsteps in the sand. It molds and shapes. Why is it doing that? It's working on the weight of my hand.
Right.
It's working on the heat and the shape. Most importantly there, the shape. We're all unique. We're all different. And you can see here how it molds. But you may notice as well, there are some little undulating channels. Let me just show you there. Can you see those?
Yes.
Why have we got those? Well, that's profiled. That is contoured. 2 reasons why we have that. One is for the profiles are helping. There's 5 different profiles in this mattress for different areas of our body. So it's more profiled where our hips and bottom are. Different profiles down where our feet are, or up where our head is. As well as profiles, it's also for airflow. So that really helps the air while we sleep at night. It's incredible. It's memory foam. Look at this. Doesn't matter what shape and what size, you'll see now, as soon as I remove these little dumbbells, look how it just molds.
Now, I love what you're showing us here, because when I was speaking to our lovely buyer Leslie as well, we've done a lot of mattress shows here.
Yep.
We do a lot of memory foam mattress shows here as well. And all of them, I have to say, every single one of them I've tried, or, you know, the ultimate in luxury, the ultimate in comfort. But this particular memory foam mattress, and the reason why we're so busy now on the phones and the website, I knew this was going to happen, because when you get the tricore, as Susie's explaining there, you're not just getting 4 centimetres of memory foam and then the rest of it Rich Guard. You're getting 8 centimetres of memory foam. Now, that is pretty incredible, and the prices today, as I'm calling them out to you, and I'm telling you the original prices, like nearly £600 for that king size, right down to those great prices as well. And the details there, £299.99. That's a saving of nearly £380. If you don't sleep well at night because you have got a sprung mattress, if you want to try out memory foam, then you might as well try the best for the prices that you're seeing there. Don't forget, you can try this for your first flexi pay as well. well. Don't forget, of course, £75 if you want to get the king-size home. 2 of the pillows as well, absolutely free. And £70 for the double to try out with a 14-day money-back guarantee. It is the ultimate in luxury, as Susie is showing you here. But it is very busy. All the W's, ideworld.tv. Now, also, I want to remind you that when you have the 14-day money-back guarantee, because I'm just thinking, I know you'd probably be asking, how do I return it? We come and collect it. Don't you worry, we come and collect it from you as well, because it's not going to fit in the post box, is it? If you do want to order, 09056 48 48 48 or all the W's, ideworld.tv. We spoke just now, though, about the kind of mattresses maybe you and I have at the moment, and that would be a sprung mattress. Susie, why go for memory foam rather than what we have at the moment?
Do you know, this is the fastest growing segment
Oh, yeah.
in the bedding industry. People know these days. We know it's all about memory foam. That's the way forward. That's the way back. Think about it. How long have springs been around? I'm not even touching this brand new section. Can you see how it's dipping? And that's just with a 2-kilo weight.
Yeah.
Think about your legs, your hips, your back. What's that going to give you? Problems with maybe pressure points?
Yeah.
Definitely. This is a sprung mattress, a double sprung mattress section. You can see how it rocks and rolls. It's like being on a trampoline. That's not what you want when you sleep at night. No, you want a lovely sleeping surface which isn't noisy or springy or lumpy or bumpy. Now, if your bed's lumpy and bumpy, springs have sprung and they're all quite rusty because we sweat and perspire at night, you really need to think about hitching that and getting a new mattress. Let's just take this scenario. This is a person lying on a mattress. Let's just move this out of the way. This is sort of last century to me. Let's move over. Look at this. I mean, you can even sort of fling the dumbbells on there.
So there's no disturbance.
No.
And a lot of couples as well, I was reading up about this, a lot of couples are complaining that obviously if one of the couple is restless, or they work shift work, or they're just sort of maybe, I don't know, in and out to the loo or whatever, they are getting disturbed. But not only that, it's that roll together that so many people talk about. The fact that...
So infuriating.
If you took the duvet, the topper, everything off the bed and had a look at your mattress, have a look at where the dip is, because if you've had your mattress for more than 2 years, there's going to be a dip somewhere, and it's usually in the centre if you're a couple as well. This is brand new as well.
I know.
So you think it would be more sturdy.
And I bet you've already flipped yours over about a year ago, and you thought, oh, there's that mould of my body shape again.
Yep.
You'll get, seriously, the reason being, you're getting no support. It's all about you. About sleep is so important. We can't do without it.
What about if you're a couple of things I want to just get out there as well, because I'm sure people at home thinking, well, what if I'm a different weight? What if I'm a heavyweight? Do I sink in to the tricore? Well, you can see there, take a look. Because all the different weights in there, in a line, not at all. As you can see, you've got a bowling ball here. You can see as well, yes, it's been cradled, but it is not sinking in. And I love the way that Susie's just throwing everything on the bed, by the way.
Because...
with a glass of water in the middle.
It just proves, doesn't it, how stable.
Yeah.
It doesn't roll together.
Yes.
If that's you in bed, maybe you're the larger person, and your partner, there we go, smaller person. Okay, children jump into bed. Whee, Mummy, Daddy. Look at that. How close did I go
And
then?
I am rolling the bowling ball all around.
Yeah, here we go.
Here as well. That shows you. But it isn't like a hard bed to sleep on, is it?
No,
I mean, it
it's
cradles you at the same
fantastic.
time, doesn't it?
I mean, seriously, think about when you sleep at night. You want that wonderful haven of comfort. You may want it medium soft, medium firm.
Yeah.
Memory foam's fantastic. It is for everybody, whether you're 6'4", 5'2", 5'6". Doesn't matter, Jen, because it loves you. It absorbs your individual curvature. This is what's important. It's the curvature. We all have those wonderful shapes to our bodies, and you'll see. For everyone.
Let me just show you something as well. A little earlier we decided, now we've got a producer upstairs, Geordie, and we've got Kieran, the director. And what we did earlier on before the show was Geordie and Kieran's idea, because they're two completely different shapes. Now Geordie is 17 stone and Kieran is 10 stone. So we took a photograph of both of them on this very bed
Look.
to see if there would be a roll together.
No roll.
To see if there'd be any difference in the centre of the bed. And you can see each of the guys they do have their own sort of island of comfort in there. That is incredible, actually, from 17 stone to 10 stone.
I think pictures just show more than words. Look at your screens at home now. Two completely separate men, different shapes, different sizes, no roll together. Look how chilled out they look there. It's incredible. You can see at home how fantastic memory foam is.
If we put the glass of water in between them, it would have still stayed there. And myself and Susie will prove that to you in a little while as well. But Georgie said, I mean, you know, he's got loads of room. That's on the double as well. Both guys, and he said he's a wide chap. These are his words. He's 17 stone. Kieran on the right-hand side is 10 stone. And you can see both of them sleeping comfortably. You know they're not going to disturb each other. And because that was the one thing I think everyone at home might have thought, what if I'm this weight and my partner's another weight? Well, you can see everything laid out in front of us here also. Very busy on that double as well. And I do have to let you know, with the double, we are now at, we're approaching half. I was going to say 45%, but we're not. We're approaching half of the stock of the double already sold out. Really busy for these. The king size, 40% of the stock is sold out also. I'm going to give you the list again because the savings on this. Remember what you're getting here. I'm just going to show you again what you're getting there. Now, if you want to go for the single, 341417 is the item number. And £189.99. And remember, of course, the usual price on the single is £440 nearly. If you want to go for the double, the usual price, nearly £660. For the double. Take a look at the price today. Your price is right down to £279.99. And if you want to go for the king size, your price usually £680. That is right down to £299.99, better than half price. And don't forget, you still get your two pillows as well, included in there. They're absolutely free. You've got 4 flexi pays on each of those. So say if you go for the double today, you're paying, your first flexi pay is £70. If you go for the king size, you're paying £75. And if you go for the single, £47.50. Half price P&P as well. And if you go for more than one of the same item number is the same P&P as well. Lots more to show you in this, but it is all about your luxury. It is about getting a good night's sleep, and it is about getting the best. If you are going to try memory foam, you may as well try the very, very best. Now, another thing as well, when we had our bed delivered, we got one of those sort of large queen-size beds. We had to take a banister down off the stairs to get it upstairs. We dreaded moving because you have to move it again, and it was really, really heavy. But delivery of this is so much simpler. So take a look at how this is delivered to you. It's all rolled up neatly. Susie, talk us through what we're seeing.
Well, you can see it's all shrink wrapped. It's like a big sausage. That's how you want it. Take it up to your bedroom. It doesn't matter if you're on the 24th floor of an apartment block. It's ideal. There's an outer packaging on your memory foam mattress and an inner packaging. Please remove the outer packaging, and then the inner packaging, you must leave it on. Just score it about 4 or 5 centimetres to allow the air to penetrate into the mattress. Once it's there, put your sheets on, your duvets, you know, put your pillows in. You're getting the pillows as well, and try it out. You will love it. Seriously, once you try memory foam, I don't think you're going to go back to what I call the antiquated spring.
Well, I have to say, like we said at the start of the show, we've done a lot of memory foam mattresses, and this is the ultimate. It is the ultimate, and the ultimate price as well today. Now, I just want to remind you the pillows are free. You are getting 2 with the double and 2 with the king size. You're getting 1 with a single. And take a look. Susie, this is very different from any kind of pillow I've ever seen.
This really is a fabulous construction, the design of this. Can you see that roll there?
Yes.
It's actually called a roll neck pillow. That is all memory foam. That's to support all those little muscles in the top of your neck, because your head
just
weighs...
under there, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yes.
Your head weighs around 9 or 10 pounds. That's the same as the bowling ball we've got on the bed here. So you're being protected and cradled on the memory foam. You can actually unzip this pillow, remove the memory foam, and wash this wonderful hollow fibre. And it's a beautiful, soft, 100% cotton.
Beautiful,
These
isn't it?
on their own, I think they're $39.99, something like that.
Absolutely free
Complimentary.
with your order today.
Yay!
Don't forget, of course, if you do want to go for these pillows, go for the mattress, you get it free. Now
Brilliant.
let's get back to the mattress. And in case anyone has just joined us as well, we are talking about, this is very different because the Sleep Genie, first of all.
It is.
It is a sleep, I like that you called it a sleep system.
It is a sleep system.
Now, this is the deepest mattress we do.
Definitely.
And by the way, it is exclusive to us here at Ideal World.
Nowhere else.
And I just want to remind you, I know that there are other places may have mattresses right now, and they may be a little bit more than what we are right now. So maybe if you're flicking through the channels, stay here with us because we have got the ultimate in memory foam at great prices. And I think they're all under £500 here, aren't they?
Yeah,
we like that.
Fantastic.
Let's have a look at why this is so special again, Susie.
Well, as we said, this is a sleeping system. 3 layers, tri-core. It's got 14 centimetres of very dense, rich guard extra. So again, it's that closed cell construction. Very important for when you sleep at night. You want a supportive foam. That's what we've got down here. Let's move up here. We've got 4 centimetres of a medium soft density memory foam. But it doesn't end there. We've even put another layer there. So we're getting 8 centimetres. On the top here, 4 centimetres of high density viscoelastic foam, and this is firm, medium firm. So this means that your body just molds in. It takes your individual shape, your length of your legs, your hips, your back, and molds around you bespoke.
So if we have something as small as this,
yes,
it would mould to this. But what if we had something a little bit bigger, like you have there, Susie?
Here we go.
It also molds to that. But what about if it's even heavier?
Yeah.
Could I?
Should we try?
Should we put that? Oh my
Why
word!
not?
Oh, look at that! That is pretty incredible, isn't it? Look at that. And I was going to say, you know, sort of just put it on its own, but that is a heavy. And you can see.
And did these roll off?
No, roll together.
No, roll
whatsoever.
together. They are there, happy, fast asleep. Then this person jumps out and goes to the toilet in the middle of the night. It recovers. That's why it's called memory foam. It's like a beautiful Victoria sponge. It goes back to its original shape. It rises. And then this person, it's incredible, isn't it?
You can see that. And I love when you see that. Just let's have a look at that again. Because when we talk about memory foam, remember, every single time you get out of that bed, look at this bounce back.
Wow.
And even if it's something heavier, Susie, just to show everyone as well.
Doesn't matter.
You still have.
Matter.
It was a lot heavier, actually.
Yeah, it's 5 kilos.
I should have checked it before I picked it up. So with that, look at that.
Amazing.
Going back to the original again. So every night you're getting into a bespoke. Now they've just asked me as well, the average weight of a human head is the bowling. Why don't we carry that around? Good to have those neck roll pillows, isn't it?
Definitely.
And so this, quite
molds.
heavy, and that is going to literally, look, that is the beauty of this as well.
Look, I can even drop that on. Now we couldn't really drop this onto springs because your head, you can see on here now, I'm just going to move this over.
Yeah.
Look how your head rolls around. And if your mattress is more than 7 years old, it's what we say 7-year hitch. You need to hitch and get rid. There's no support. Whereas take the scenario memory foam. This is how you want to sleep every night. But something we haven't mentioned, Jem, this wonderful cover.
Oh,
this
it's incredible,
is
isn't it?
Cool Max. Cool Max, we all know Cool Max.
Just gets better and better.
I know. Go and do your own research.
I know
on
what
Cool
you were
Max.
thinking. Have a goo.
Have a goo.
Have a goo.
Have a goo. Have a gander. Have a goo.
Do you know, I have to say, this is one of the most... Sorry about my feet vision there. This is one of the most comfortable mattresses I know that I've ever sat here and talked to you about. It is, of course, that tri-core there as well. You have got the rich guard in this. You've got loads of support in this also. A glass of water can sit on this bed, as Susie's showing you, and it's not going to disturb. And yet, you have got comfort, an island of your own luxury. 341459 is the item number. The king size, really busy today, by the way. Now, we are approaching 45% of the king size. I can tell you, with those savings that you've seen there, you are going for this right now, so do make sure you get your orders in. I've just heard that the double, over half the stock has now gone. It's because of those prices. When you think the original price of the single is £440 almost, The original price of the double is £660, and the original price of the king size, because of the luxury that you're getting, is nearly £680. I want to recap those prices. So the single, again, down to, this is incredible today, should be £440 almost, right down to £189.99. Pretty incredible. Remember, the original price, as you can see there on the side on what we call our L, £440 almost. The double, if you want to go for that, but you really need to be quick for this one now, over half the stock has gone. Half price, better than half price and half price P&P, at £279.99, and that double should be £660. So you are getting the ultimate in luxury here. All our prices today under £500 for our mattress. King size at £299, down from £680 almost. Incredible prices, 4 flexi pays as well for you in every single one, and my maximum flexi pays. And don't forget, of course, those flexi pays are interest free also. It can be difficult when you're going out to buy a new mattress. I did it myself just about 3 years ago, just a little bit before I was educated properly about memory foam. So I did buy a double sprung mattress in the time. And the only reason I still have it is because I didn't have a 14-day money-back guarantee. And I can tell you now, if I had have, it would have went back. It was uncomfortable, it was too hard. I tried it in the shop where it had been tried by lots of people, so it was more worn in. With memory foam, the difference that people talk about is absolutely incredible. All of a sudden, you're sleeping in something that's not fighting against you. You're sleeping in something that cradles every single nook and cranny of your body. It would be great if we were all completely flat, but we're not. We've got curves and we've got parts of our body. Do you ever feel, I feel it there sometimes on a double sprung, or sometimes I'll feel it on my hip bone as well. And you toss and turn more than you realize. Sometimes up to 70 times a night you will move. You don't realize you're doing it. Have you ever had a good 8 hours sleep and still be tired? Have you ever said, I slept for 8 hours but I'm still tired. Maybe I slept too long. No such thing. It's because you toss and turn during the night and you don't realize you're doing it. Have you ever got up and your body aches? It aches from your mattress. And yet we spend all of that time, that's supposed to be your restful time. That's supposed to be the time when you rejuvenate, not only physically, but mentally as well. If you look up sleep in the dictionary, it says that it is the time that the body and the nervous system and the conscious rejuvenates itself. Well, if we're not doing that just because of a mattress, try this out for yourself. And maybe the first time you sleep in it, the next morning, you're going to have a much better night's sleep and be rejuvenated the next day. Now, don't just take my word for it, by the way. There's lots of information on the internet about choosing a bed and getting a good night's sleep. But the Sleep Council have given you loads of advice. Take a look at this.
Welcome to Pillow Talk, your comprehensive guide to getting a good night's sleep, brought to you by the Sleep Council. Here's the Sleep Council's guide to knowing your beds. Some key factors to consider when buying a bed are: bed type. What sort of style do you prefer or require? Ask yourself these questions. Do you prefer divans or more traditional metal or wooden framed beds? What do you like or dislike about your current bed? Do you prefer a firmer or softer feel? What sort of sleeper are you? Do you feel hot in bed? Do you fidget a lot? Are there any access considerations that may influence your bed purchase? Bed size. Being disturbed by a sleeping partner is one of the most common complaints. With a larger bed, you're less likely to disturb one another. Price. Always shop for the best value, not the lowest price. Of course, there are some perfectly acceptable lower priced beds available, but the better the construction, the better the support and comfort, and the longer the bed will last. Getting a good night's sleep is important to your health, so it's worth taking it seriously. For more information about sleep and its benefits, visit us at sleepcouncil.com.
Well, the difference between getting a good night's sleep and not such a good night's sleep is huge, isn't it? Not just the way you look, but the way you feel as well. We'll talk a lot more about that and why this bed gives you a better night's sleep. This is the double, by the way, and I just want to reiterate that our lovely producer and our director as well, earlier on before the show, I'm going to show this to you again because, first of all, now, Geordie, who's our producer, he's on the left-hand side. He's 17 stone, and he's quite a big guy as well. And also, of course, we've got Kieran, who's our director today, and they both say hello to you. And Kieran is 10 stone, so he's a little bit smaller. What we did was, because we really wanted to try, because this is the ultimate in luxury, we wanted to try two completely different sizes, two completely different weights. Now, first of all, on the double, they've got plenty of room. And second of all, look at the way it doesn't dip on the inside. In the middle there, we could have put the glass of water, and myself and Susie will prove that to you. But this is two very, very different weighted people, very different sized people, having their own oasis of comfort. Now, if that was this was in this very bed, by the way, the one that I'm sitting in now. If this was a sprung mattress, I'm afraid they wouldn't have been so comfortable. They would have been rolled together, it would have been uncomfortable. They actually tried it and it didn't work out at all for them. Now, I drew the long straw, and poor Susie, well, she drew the short straw on this, because what we have now is, well, a sprung mattress versus, of course, the memory foam mattress.
Look at this.
Now, Susie, I can see already. Now, you know, we talk about this mattress. This hasn't been slept in.
It's just wrong. Your mattress is for comfort, not to be made into like a baguette, a sandwich. Look how it's just dipped. It's just gone all saggy. The gusset is completely gone. Look at that. Look at that. You're not going to get a good night's sleep on this. Not at all. It's just... Whereas look at your bed, Jen.
Well, the difference is, we talk about the roll together, we talk about the dip in the centre of the mattress. It doesn't mean you went out and bought a bad mattress. That's not what we're saying at all. It's just that the nature of the springs, it is the nature of a sprung mattress that it will dip. Springs are never going to stay like that. They do have to go down. So we're not saying, oh, the mattress you have is terrible and you shouldn't have it. What we're saying is, something like this gives you a better night's sleep. There's no dip in this, as you can see. And I'm heavier than Susie as well, so, you know, you can see there's no sagging here at all in the front. It's very comfortable behind my legs as well, and it's already incorporating the kind of shape change that I've done by sitting at the end of the bed as well. And so a mattress like the one Susie has versus the mattress that I have, and I can tell you mattresses like that can cost a pretty penny as well. And this is the best we do. This is exclusive to us here at Idea World. And also remember, of course, the prices today, we can't sustain those prices. Can you imagine? The savings are up to £380 today on this mattress. A tri-core, which means you've got 8 centimetres of memory foam, and then 14 centimetres of that luxury rich guard as well, cradle and comfort. Now you've got FlexiPay on every single one of the mattresses today, and that means get it home for your first FlexiPay, plus your half-price P&P, try it out for yourself. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee, and that means you get to sleep on this for 13 nights before you decide, right, that's not it. And do you know what else? We come and get it. So you don't have to worry about it. Just call us and say, right, that's not for me. We will come and collect it from you, and you get your first FlexiPay back. It's as simple as that. 09056 48 48 48 or all the W's, ideaworld.tv. The only thing we would ask is just keep the outer layer packaging on it as well. So if you just do that for us, just until you decide to keep it. And don't forget, of course, very busy on the website, but you do need to check out your baskets now. I think once you order this, the difference in the way you feel and the difference in that night's sleep is going to be huge. But if you do want to try it out for that FlexiPay, here's how it works.
Here at Idea World, we believe shopping should be easier and more affordable. So to help out, we've created FlexiPay.
With our interest-free FlexiPay option, you can take the original price and split it into 2, 3 or even 4 equal amounts that you can pay off interest-free over the course of 2, 3 or even 4 months.
That's amazing! So you could make a £200 purchase and pay just £50 a month for 4 months using FlexiPay.
All you do is pay the first instalment along with any postage and packaging, and your purchase will be dispatched immediately. Then the next month, the second instalment is automatically taken from your account, meaning you don't have to do anything. The same process repeats until the final instalment is made. How easy is that?
So what's the catch?
There isn't one. As long as you are a UK customer and paying with a debit or credit card, then why not spread the cost of your shopping with our interest-free FlexiPay option? Well, a very, very good evening to you if you have just joined us here in Ideal World. My name is Genevieve and it is lovely to have your company. We're talking about memory foam mattress, and before you think maybe you've just sat down and thought, well, I wasn't thinking of getting a mattress. How did you sleep last night? How did you sleep the night before? And the night before that? How are you going to sleep tonight? Now, if you've got a memory foam mattress, you're probably thinking, actually, okay, Jen, really well, thank you. But if you've got a sprung mattress, did you wake up this morning really sore on your shoulder, maybe? Oh, was it the hip bone? Sometimes with me, it's the hip bone down here because the spring's digging in. Now, my mattress is only 3 years old, and already there's a dip in the mattress, and I can feel the springs getting shorter and shorter as we go as well. The thing about memory foam is it keeps coming back. Every single night it comes back, and it's bespoke to your body shape, your body weight, and your partner's as well. And what about sleep disturbance? Because they call it toxic sleep. Do you know sometimes sleeping and waking up, do you know that that's sometimes worse than getting less sleep? And less hours sleep as well. So if you sleep with a partner, I mean, you know, we all obviously, you know, sleep together, and we like to have that relaxation. And the bed is the place where you rejuvenate. It's where you relax. It's where you get away from the world and a day of stress. But if you're disturbed by your partner moving around, that's a bit stressful too, isn't it? But the fact is, I've just been moving around in this bed quite a lot. This represents the other side of the bed. And the fact that not once has that spilt over, it hasn't moved, and I could even do this, and yet that does not move. It stays exactly where it should. So even with my movements on the bed, that stays in its own zone of comfort. The only way I can knock this over is by pushing it over. And that is the beauty of memory foam. Not only comfortable for you, but comfortable for your partner as well. And we talked about our different shapes, you know, maybe a lot of us, doesn't matter what shape or size you are, memory foam, but I'm going to show you something. This is something actually that happened by accident once when I was doing a show. Now I'm going to stand up and show you what we wear on our back. Sometimes maybe on the backs, some of the women wear it on the backs of our bra straps, some on our waist, but look, take a look what we wear on our backs. So I've got two and if I turn to the side, you see how much they stand out as well. So they are quite chunky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now on a normal sprung mattress, I could not do this demonstration because it would hurt. And we're not in the business of doing that. So I couldn't do it on the mattress over there that we just showed you with Susie. But on a memory foam mattress, take a look at this, because as I lie down, I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to leave the glass of water there as well. Aren't I brave? Let's have a look now. So 2 might pack. If it really does take on and support all our different shapes, all our different sizes, and all our different kind of bone shapes, then I should not be able to feel this. And I can tell you 100% I cannot feel those mic packs whatsoever. So what the memory foam has done is just taken them on. It's cradled them. And if I get up again, you can see, take a look at that. And it just mows back. So it remembers where it was. And then I'm just going to lie down again. Now, this is right in either side of my sort of kidney area as well. So I really would not be able to sleep comfortably if this was a sprung mattress. But I can tell you right now, from my shoulder all the way down here, every single bit of my body is cradled. And as I get up, you can see exactly where they have been as well. That's the comfort of memory foam. We are very, very busy now. Don't forget, of course, that this is one of the best we've done. It's exclusive to us here at Ideal World as well. No wonder we are so busy. When you see the prices that they were and what they are today, let's have a look at those prices. Now we're going to start off with the double. Sorry, with the single, my apologies. And now the single is £440 almost. Right down to £189.99, and you can get it home for £47.50. and try it out for 14 days. And we'll collect it from you if it's not for you as well. Now, don't forget, of course, 55% of the stock of the single has now sold out. These are going to go. They're fabulous mattresses. They really are. And these prices as well are incredible. Now, also, of course, we've got the double for you. The double, usually £660, right down to £279.99. And you have got 4 flexi-pays as well of just £70. Now, also, you have got the king size. The king size, usual price, nearly £680, right down. This is one of the best. And if you want to go for the king size and that luxury, I would grab this as soon as I can. £299.99 and 4 payments of £75. And you can see the nice lifestyle picture in there as well. Absolutely beautiful bed there, and you can see the size of that when you put it into your bedroom, just to give you an idea of that lifestyle picture also. 09056 48 48 48 or all the W's IDworld.tv. Susie is back with us as well, our interiors expert here at IDworld. Susie, we're talking about, first of all, Sleep Genie and the exclusivity of this to us.
Yes, Sleep Genie make these exclusive for us. When you think of the technology behind Sleep Genie and how they make these, the cutting equipment needed, these are made here in UK, so really beautiful mattresses. But this is what we call a sleeping system. It's a tri-core. We aren't talking double, we are getting 3 different layers to your mattress. When you get this home, you will absolutely adore it. It's fantastic. And it all starts really with the Sleep Genie mattress at the base layer here. This is in fact what we call Rich Guard Extra, so very dense supportive foam, and that's really important when we're asleep at night. 14 centimetres. As we move up the mattress, can you see that pink layer there?
Yes.
4 centimetres. 4 centimetres of medium soft memory foam. Now, why is it medium soft? Well, that really helps to mould our bodies as it is laminated there with the Rich Guard Extra. But it doesn't stop there. Move another layer up to the top. We have a medium firm memory foam. This moulds and shapes to everybody. So it is bespoke to your size. Whether you're tall, small, petite, it really doesn't matter. It moulds around you. But it also has different profiles. You may just see those profiles if I just lift there. That's all for airflow. Beautiful airflow. So while you're lying in bed at night, really helps the air to flow through, to channel through your mattress. And it also has those contours to help when you sleep. Different contours, higher the contour near your hips and your bottom, and then lower near your feet, your ankles, your shoulders, your head. So it really is a sleeping system. This is really well thought out for you and I to have a great night's sleep.
A couple of questions, Susie, I think I would ask if I was at home right
Yes.
now. You talked about the air channels, because summer's coming and I don't want to be too hot. Would I be too hot in this kind of memory foam?
Well, really good question. First of all, this comes with a Cool Max cover.
Yes.
And when we talk about Cool Max, think about all the sports equipment, the sports clothes, all have Cool Max. Do your own homework on that, so straight away it feels really cool, and we've got lots of lights here in the studio. Secondly, we have these profile channels. That means airflow. Think about the big, heavy, viscoelastic memory foam mattresses. They cost thousands, but people say, well, they get really hot, terribly hot. Then some boffin thought, well, actually, we sleep up here, not down there. As long as we have a really good, dense foam here, this is where it's all about, the memory foam at the top. Luxury is actually about 2-3 centimetres of memory foam.
I've never seen, 8
centimetres?
Yes.
You can actually get just 8 centimetre mattresses. This is 8 centimetres of memory foam.
So in total,
look at the depth.
So in total, we have got 22 centimetres
14,
of pure
4,
luxury.
and 4, pure luxury.
Another question for you as well is, what if we're all different weights? We
Okay.
saw our lovely producer, and we saw our director as well. Geordie, our producer, on the left-hand side, he's 17 stone. And Kieran is 10 stone.
Exactly.
This is a different, with different weights,
It's
as you can
incredible.
see here.
You can see Jordan and Kieran, they're both comfortable. They both have their own little bespoke sleep island. Even though they're in the same bed, there is no roll together. This is why people around the world go crazy on memory foam, especially shift workers. Fantastic. If your husband comes home late at night, he's a shift worker, just think about it, it won't disturb your sleep, or it may be vice versa. Think about the top hotels around the world. Why do you think, Jen, on the website it says memory foam mattresses?
Well,
big selling point. People want memory foam.
And they're also, of course, used in sleep clinics. They're also used in sort of the hospitals and burns clinics as well, because of that comfort on pressure points. And now, we talked about, what if I am a different size than someone else? We don't want to sink into it. We don't want to be enveloped in it. So you're showing us here all the different weights. We've got lots of different weights. We've got a glass of water in there as well.
Look at this.
We are unique. 8-pound bowling ball here. Is it 8 pounds? I think it is an 8-pound bowling ball.
I think it's
and
8 or 9.
also, of course, you have got all these different weights.
But look at this.
But there's no roll together on any single one of these weights. Every single one of them is being cradled with that 8 centimeters of pure luxury of memory foam. Every single one of them has their own oasis of comfort.
Exactly.
And none of them are disturbing the glass of water there.
There's the glass of water.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That is pretty incredible, isn't it?
Here we are. Oh, let's get the 9-pounder in. Let's really show how we do it. Oh, don't worry. Look at that.
Whoa, Susie, really.
It's incredible. I have faith in memory foam.
You do,
I am
don't you? Look at
passionate about memory foam. The reason being, I want everybody out there to have a great night's sleep. It's okay, me sitting here saying, oh, have a good night's sleep. But if you don't sleep well, have you ever thought about your mattress? I know we all have emotions, stress, things going on in our lives. But think about your mattress.
Absolutely.
That is like the engine to your car.
Yes.
Without that engine, you might have a gorgeous car, but it's going nowhere. You really need to have a great mattress.
Can I just ask you, because we saw Kieran and Geordie there.
Different
sizes. Can we actually try that with the glass of water?
Let's do it. Let's do it, because you're much taller than me.
As well. Exactly.
You're lovely
Thank
and
you for
tall.
being so subtle as well about that. Much taller. Also
You are.
a bit larger. Let's have a look at the different weights of myself and Susie, just to prove to you, with keeping that glass of water there, because we do talk about sleep disturbance being, you know, sort of one of the ways in which you don't get a good night's sleep. So if myself and Susie, shall we go in the count of 3?
Yeah, why not?
You're
Let's
getting ready.
I'm ready. I was going to dive onto the bed.
All right. So 1,
Confident.
2, 3.
3.
Look at that. Didn't touch it.
It didn't
move. And that is the beauty of having
Look,
that comfort. So you are in your zone of comfort.
I am
and I'm in
now.
my zone of comfort here.
Oh.
And you could actually say, and by the way,
our mic packs.
we're on the mic packs as well. But the memory foam has literally taken every different shape of me, every different shape and look and cranny of you.
That's
it's
lovely.
Comfortable though,
it's
isn't
too
it?
comfortable, Jen.
It is.
You could easily nod off, but that's what it's all about.
It is actually.
I mean, we have to do these tests, don't we? Because it's just to show
well,
people
yes,
at home.
we do have to lie here
Definitely.
because it's research.
But do you know what? It's moulding around my ankles, my hips, my neck, these neck roll pillows. Don't know if you can see that, but they are so comfortable. So whether you sleep on your side, if you're pregnant, when I talk to, I've just been to see my friend Juliet, who's recently had a baby. Is Juliet here? I went to see her earlier.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, little James. I've just been, and she has memory foam because I've slept at her house a few times, and she loves it. And she's recently had a baby, so pregnant ladies love memory foam because it molds around the baby.
Great point.
And themselves.
Now, if you do want to go for it, we've shown you the demonstrations. We've explained how it actually works in terms of getting a better night's sleep, be it whether you sleep on your own or with a partner, about your own oasis of comfort as well. It is, of course, that sort of isolated comfort that you have also, your isolated zones on a memory foam. But very easy delivery as well. Now, don't forget you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. It's all about the price and the luxury that you have here today. It really, really is. Every single one of these mattresses, memory foam, with 8 centimetres of memory foam. And every single one of these is under £500. You've also got 4 flexi-pays on these today, a 14-day money-back guarantee. And for me, to try a mattress of this luxury, of this comfort, of this quality is pretty incredible. And don't forget, we come and collect it if it's not for you. Let's take a look at those prices right now. And savings as well. So on the single, the usual price, £440, right down to £189.99. And 4 flexi-pays of £47.50. I do have to let you know 55% of the single has now gone. By the way, if you're a couple that still like your own single beds, one item number is 1 P&P. So you can get 2 singles home for £7.49, 3 singles home, 4 singles, 5, 6, 7, all for £7.49. If you want to go for the double, your usual price is £660 almost. That has been taken down to £279.99. 4 flexi-pays on this also, £70, but we are approaching 60% of the double sold out. They will fit on your mattress bases that you have at home, by the way, because they're all standard sizes. But if you want to really up the luxury, you can now go for a king size 8-centimetre memory foam, 14-centimetre rich guard with your free neck roll pillows as well. £75 to get it home. The usual price of this, by the way, is only £680. So you're getting a nearly £700 mattress for £299.99. That is incredible, and half-price P&P as well. Special prices, though, a time-limited offer for you. Get it, bring it home, and also remember, of course, you have got the 14-day money-back guarantee. It couldn't be easier to set up as well. No taking banisters down, and it isn't even a two-man job. Take a look at how you unwrap your Sleep Genie memory foam. So, Susie, very, very easy.
This is great. Look, it comes like a big sausage. It's vacuum packed. That means it's not dusty and dirty, hanging around a warehouse. It's fantastic. There's an outer packaging. Remove that outer packaging, polythene bag, and then you'll see there's an inner polythene bag. Please keep that on. It is hygiene sensitive for your 14-day money-back guarantee. But score the inner packaging just 2 or 3 centimetres to allow the air to penetrate to its full size into your new memory foam mattress. Put your sheets on it, your duvet, put your pillows you get in as well, and you'll sit on it, you'll touch it, it's very tactile, you will try it out, and believe you me, you will love it. Yes, you'll become a bed snob, you will become evangelical, you will spread the word. This is a good word because you're giving a gift of comfort. It's amazing.
It is indeed. Now, don't forget, of course, these prices cannot stay where they are. Obviously, I mean, having these mattresses for under £500 is incredible today. And when I saw what you were getting in terms of the amount of memory foam, when I talked to our buyer upstairs and talked about the amount of memory foam that you were getting, 8 centimetres and then 14 centimetres of that base. So you've got a cradle and support both working together. It's a sleep system. And it is, at the end of the day, about getting a good night's sleep. I know they say to us, and there's lots of things on the internet about painting your room in different colours and not having sort of electric gadgets in the bedroom, like sort of when we have our tablets and television on. It also talks about ambient music. None of that matters if what you're sleeping on isn't comfortable. None of it. It's what you lie on. It's what doesn't fight against you like normal sprung mattresses. It's that dip that you're lying in and you realise, actually, when I'm lying down, the mattress is up here, but I'm down here. Well, how does that happen? It's that dip in the springs. It's natural for springs to eventually shrink. They have to. They go down. And it's not because you've got a bad mattress. It's just because it's the nature of what you have already. Try the memory foam because it's not just about, oh, look at my beautiful mattress, doesn't look fantastic and it's nice and high in the bed. It is about you not feeling rotten the next day. Not feeling like, do you ever get that day when you can't concentrate on anything? And everything stresses you, and everything annoys you, and you're grumpy, and you don't want to go out and play football with the kids. You're too tired. You just want to sit down and have a nap. What about if it's just because your mattress you're feeling like that, and the idea that you can try something first? We're not talking about spending the whole lot, because it is obviously a considered purchase. We're not talking about spending the whole lot now and that's it when you get it home. We're saying try it out for your first flexi payment, and you've got 14 days in which to choose as well. But if you do want to order that king size, absolutely flying. Also, of course, the double, very busy as well. In fact, every single one of the sizes is busy right now. You have flexi pay, of course, remember, and remember, it is about you getting a better night's sleep. It's as simple as that. Take a look at what the Sleep Council have to say.
Welcome to Pillow Talk, your comprehensive guide to getting a good night's sleep, brought to you by the Sleep Council. Here's the Sleep Council's guide to knowing your beds. Some key factors to consider when buying a bed are bed type. What sort of style do you prefer or require? Ask yourself these questions. Do you prefer divans or more traditional metal or wooden framed beds? What do you like or dislike about your current bed? Do you prefer a firmer or softer feel? What sort of sleeper are you? Do you feel hot in bed? Do you fidget a lot? Are there any access considerations that may influence your bed purchase? Bed size. Being disturbed by a sleeping partner is one of the most common complaints. With a larger bed, you're less likely to disturb one another. Price. Always shop for the best value, not the lowest price. Of course, there are some perfectly acceptable lower priced beds available, but the better the construction, the better the support and comfort, and the longer the bed will last. Getting a good night's sleep is important to your health, so it's worth taking it seriously. For more information about sleep and its benefits, visit us at sleepcouncil.com.
Well, it's lovely to have your company on this hour. We are talking about the ultimate in luxury. If you're going to try memory foam, try it with this one because it is the best. And if you don't like this one, then you're not for memory foam. I've got the large straw, the long straw, I should say. The large straw? The long straw. Let me just say that again. Susie's on the, what we call bad bed. And the short straw, that was it. Short straw and the long straw, yeah. Now, Susie, of course, we're not going to, this isn't a bad bed as such. This is just the kind of bed that maybe a lot of us would have at home. It is a double sprung mattress. Susie, how do you feel there?
Ow! Can you hit that for springs,
Yes.
not my knees? Ow! Ow! You can see.
But that is the nature of springs, that they are going to shrink down, aren't they?
They collapse, they compress, night in, night out, night in, night out. And you can see, that's why you can lift your mattress up. That's not about sleep.
Shouldn't be able to do that.
This is uncomfortable. Whereas Jen, on the memory foam there, just look how comfortable it's moulding around her shape.
Lovely.
This is actually sticking in my hips, my bottom. I can feel the springs.
Yeah.
I can't sleep on this stuff, no way.
You
Memory
don't look
foam.
supported there as well.
Not
You can
at
see as
all.
well sagging very much on the material on the front, whereas on this one you can see that is just so comfortable. If you do want to go for memory foam right now, we did talk about at the start of the show how you slept last night. The fact is that when you don't have a good night's sleep, the next morning, the next day, you feel grumpy, you feel tired, you're unable to deal with stresses. And we were seeing something about, you know, sort of stress. Every day, whether it's work, whether it's home, you're going to have stressful situations. And it is all about how you deal with it. Having a good night's sleep helps you deal with it better. Using a memory foam mattress, this is the time to buy. Susie, of course, want to come in for the end of the show. I really do think that if anyone is going to try a memory foam mattress, this is the one to try.
Isn't it?
If you don't like this one, you won't like any. Thank
will
you
love it.
very much to
Thanks,
Susie.
Jen.